Okay, I've packed up my shit. Guys, so I have to go out for about a week for the business trip. That is about 300 kilometers away, so that's a good 3 hours of drive. Not sure how long this video will take, but I will make sure to do some quite interesting pit stops along the way. Oh, look at him. He's sad that I'm going away, but for his well-being, I've got to go. Finally, I could grab some coffee after 1.5 hours of drive. Finally, I'm able to have some nice piece of ass coffee. Okay, so if you've been watching some social media, you may have stumbled across the guy called Luke Belmont. I mean, if you don't know him, he's a kind of a controversial figure talking about self-improvement and all of that. You can follow him and believe him if you want, you can don't, but one thing I'm really interesting that he talks about usually is basically the spirituality. Basically what he is saying, that you need to get in touch with your spiritual side in order to get this inner peace, and only then you can achieve success. Now for some this might sound strange, but let's try to do this whole trip about that. So I'm already halfway done with this trip. I am exiting from the main road here, and the remainder of the trip will be interesting pit stops, and it will kind of become something spirituality related. I will do some cool stops near the churches, cemeteries and other holy places. So let's go. Okay, let's continue the journey. So apparently this was a hill for a castle long time ago. As we can see, we have a fireplace or something like that to alert that the enemies are coming in. But if we were to drive several hundred meters more, I will show you something more cool. So let me get to my car. We will drive there and you will see something very cool. I mean, to be honest, I've taken the wrong turn here, so I need to get back few hundred meters, and I will park at the place I wanted to show you guys. There, this is the place I wanted to take you guys. So let's drive up there. So apparently this is some sort of a park right there. There is a shrine out there which I will take you a bit later, but this cross standing on the top side of the hill, visible from kilometers away, I guess should be something for remembrance of the dead or something. Can approach it a bit closer. So this is basically an explanation what this whole cross means in my native language, but it basically has to do something with the country's independence. I like the way my car looks out here. Okay, so I will take you to a few of the shrines that are here. This is basically, I'm not even sure for what purpose these guys are out here, but it's definitely a holy place. So since we are trying to achieve the aspect of spirituality in order to succeed in business, I guess we should try and visit these shrines right here. So type of pit out of rocks out here. Not sure what this means, but it's definitely some type of monument or something. So if you can see at the bottom out here maybe we have some sort of a stage and people just sit here around this pit, maybe listening to some type of music or something. I am not sure. Okay, so we have an angel right here praying for us. It basically is what it says, the spirituality park, so I was right. We have some type of, again, message, stone on the message or something like that. Maybe we can find out what this whole park all about. So this is the monument for those who basically got expelled from this country into Siberia in '49. Several of the families, so this is the monument rock for those families. You can see the whole cross in the horizon. Okay, so I've been in this park before. Last autumn I've made a TikTok about it. It was just some nice scape shots, if you will, nothing particular nice. I'm not even sure I've gotten that many views, but it's really nice to revisit this place once again. It brings me back, to be honest. It looks like we have another some type of a monument shrine type thing right here. Not even sure what purpose does it have, but it looks nice. We can see the boundaries of the park just basically split by the lines of stones. So this is like a shrine people are supposed to be praying at. I'm not sure, these are some kind of saints. Not even sure with the lore of my religion, but looks nice. And then I guess we have a main shrine right here. So there is a Mother Mary in the center of the ark, and we have a bunch of benches we can sit on and basically try and find the peace. You can approach it even closer. To be honest, I want to pay my respects for those who do pray for Mother Mary. Not even sure if I can film this, but oh well. Okay, so I guess let's head back to the car and continue on the journey. We can get some nice shots of the cross from this angle. I mean, I'm not big of a car person right here, but I really love the way my car looks. Anyway, I will take a smoke and enjoy the view a bit, and we will continue on this journey, I guess. Okay, so I've just approached something really cool. I've also been here before. Take a look. So we have a cemetery. So I'm not gonna go and browse through this whole cemetery and look at all the cool tombstones for two reasons. I don't have much time and I want to basically pay the respects for the dead, but I wanted to show you this really cool church. We can see the towers sticking out of the local town church. As you can see, we have a really nice Mother Mary grave protecting the poor fella. Just a simple wood-based structure in the middle of the cemetery. But anyway, let's get back to the car. I really want to get back on the road. I have two cool places I want to show you. Okay guys, I want to show you some very cool places. So I'm not sure what this mini park right here is, but we have a statue. Boy, this brings me back. I've been here in autumn, everything was very yellow and beautiful here. It's also on my TikTok. This is basically a local father. Died in 1875. We also have a very cool looking church house right here. This is very beautiful place right here. We have some type of towers from another church. Look at this huge building. We have some statues right here. Let's check those out. Again, we have a statue of Mother Mary and two local priests, some type of cardinals or something. And we have a local park right here. I guess nothing too particular interesting about it, but there is one thing I would like to show you. I've seen this by just driving by just right now. I can't say that I saw this before. We have a children playground right there. But anyway, we have a river bank right here. So look, they have this local river, and this is basically saying the yearly flow of this river. I'm not sure what these numbers mean, but I guess they have measured over time or something. And I think it banks out there, but I might be mistaken. Anyway, cool small town, very peaceful. Anyway, I would like to get back to my car. There is one more place of interest I will be stopping by to show you guys. Let me just walk back to my car and let's drive there. Just noticed that I've missed another statue of the Mother Mary. I think it's a Mother Mary. Maybe not. And she doesn't look like Mother Mary. Looks like a... I mean, it certainly reminds me the aesthetic of the clothes of the girls wore at the maybe 19th century or something. But anyway, let's get back to the car and let me show you the last place. It will be very interesting. There is that statue I showed you before. Okay, let's move on with the trip. Okay guys, look at this beauty on the top of the hill. I'm gonna get closer to it. I can see that this is under the construction or reconstruction due to scaffolding around it.
Exit right to 160.
There is the entry to it. So let's look at this beauty from the closer angles. Gee, this brings me back really. The top of this church is really cool. Basically says the Church of the Suffering, I guess. I guess last time I was here it was in a rougher condition. There's a beautiful horizon here. There's the main entrance, looking down on the village, I guess. So I guess last time I was here, it was maybe 9 or 10 months ago or so. I was traveling as well, just like this time. And I basically did few TikToks of this place. And the places I've showed you in the before in this video. So this really brings me back these places, and to be honest, in fact, I am seriously thinking of redoing the TikTok thing, because I've tried doing the TikToks for the first time. I was only getting maybe several hundred views per video, so which wasn't really great. Then I kind of stopped, but not sure why. I really had fun with that. So I'm thinking maybe I should just even try and consider buying a course and maybe try TikToks again. So but anyway, this is those few places I wanted to show you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I personally feel that I've gotten enough of spirituality for today. Hopefully this will bring me more success in my business ventures. It's getting dark. It's a very fitting place to end this video upon. So I'll get back to the hotel and maybe get the video rendering here. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this very off-topic video I've done. It's just for my vlog playlist, nothing about business directly, but I feel like since I'm doing this business trip of mine, so I will try and document and film this and share it with you guys. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've gotta go. I have about an hour of drive still. Can't wait to go to sleep, but before that I'll try to render this video. So guys, I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye.